Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 29 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Last time we completed 4 gold dreams and saved Leon. So, what is there left to do? Well, a couple of things. First of all, which is definitely not going to be yet because we just... well, we're probably going to have to do that, actually, maybe. Ready for the ultimate test of skill? You can now enter the Ultimate Cup Z at the Coliseum. And of course, in order to enter, you need to visit the booth. Okay. And of course, sword can be evolved. Oh my god! So, being Mass DDD is already cool. Like, being one of my absolute favorite bosses in Kirby was just one of the coolest things ever, right? But this game went the extra mile. For 1,500 coin and 5 rare stones, we get to be Morpho Knights. Look at this beast. Look at this absolute unit called Kirby. Wait a second, Kirby. Have we finally evolved all of your abilities? That's amazing to think a humble engineer got to build every single one of them. I'm honored. I want you to have this special figure. Consider it a cute collectible token of my appreciation. Weapon Shop Waddle Dee. This energetic craftsman opened his own weapon shop in town. He can power up your copy abilities. All he needs is a blueprint, his trusty hammer, and a little elbow grease. He keeps making headgear for each evolved ability bigger than the one before. That's how you know they're more powerful. All right, but what if we were to go further beyond? Yeah, buddy. So, Morpho Knight's sword, I'm just going to say, is already busted, but this is now going to make it even more busted than it already is. So, basic and to the point, Morpho Knight's sword Kirby is the best ability in the entire game. So, basically what this does is you charge it up and you can just slam it down just like hammer, like so. It would cause a big amount of damage all because we powered it up, sure. The powered up sword also comes in a larger variety. So whenever you charge it up fully and just let it loose like that, it becomes big for a short amount of time. But in that time, whenever you do a successful combo, you can actually heal up your own damage too. Better yet, by holding the guard button and then holding the attack button like so, you can create little mini sword Forgos. Or Forgo souls. Dodging is literally just his Morpho Knight's teleportation ability. And by doing this, wait, hold on. Yeah, right here. Doing the sword slideshow thingy right there. It doesn't look as cool as Meta Knight's little slash combo attack, but it's still freaking cool. Come on. Like, look at these absolute units that we have here. Like, this is every single copy ability that we can ever muster, ever. Like, they range from being relatively decent to absolute units. And just between you and me, the absolute units are Dragonfire, Time Crash, Space Ranger, Mass Hammer, and Morpho Knight's sword. Like, this is incredible on every single level. And honestly, I really wouldn't have it any other way. Again, I wouldn't have it any other way, like Jesus. Oh man. Oh man. I can't wait to show off how busted this can be. In fact, we don't have to. Because, surprise, there's one last treasure road that we can do at Redgar Forgotten Lands. Because of course, all the hardest ones would be here, and all the last ones would be here too. So this is the very last treasure road. I'm not joking this time. There aren't any more treasure roads after this one. And now that we have the busted mode, this is what it can do in action. So, Morph Knight Sword is just basically Meta Knight Sword, but better in every single conceivable way. I mean, you have all the same attacks as Meta Knight Sword Kirby does, yes. But you have the added benefit of healing up your damage every time you do a combo thanks to the enlarged sword. If you decide to charge it up all the way and just let it rip. Just like so. So it doesn't matter if you let it off or not. You can just heal up any damage right there. You heal it up a little bit, but that still doesn't change the fact that this sword is absolutely busted in every conceivable way possible, and I love it so much. You never would think that you would get an absolute unit of an ability, but this is an absolute unit of an ability. Like, I never thought it would replace Hammer as like my favorite ability in the game, but it really did. Plus, on top of that, when you do actually hit enemies with, or hit mini bosses with that particular charged up sword attack thingy, the lag time for the time between, you know, actually hitting and, you know, you releasing the button is like really long. Like, let me time actually how this is. Like, almost, like, oh god, I got the hiccups. Like, almost half a second. Like, that's almost half a second of delay between that. So you really gotta think, like, you really gotta think, like, when you're supposed to set it off. Now, keep in mind, you can only heal damage whenever you've increased when you increased your sword size, because that totally comes out right. Only by charging up the sword and doing all that will cause the sword to get bigger. And you can only heal up health whenever the sword is that size. So just bear that in mind. Other than that, I really don't have any, like, particular negatives to say outside of, well, the slide slash ability not being as cool as Meta Knight's, but still, you can't go wrong when this thing is an absolute busted unit. Like, you learn to use this right, and you can just basically make any challenge given to you just a non-issue. Any challenge that you might have or will have is a complete non-issue. Okay, so we may have actually powered up our abilities to Morph Knight Sword plus Star. But it isn't necessarily required for 100% completion. It really isn't. So, just bear that in mind. Alright. So, come on. There we go. See, again, you can make easy work of mini bosses just like that, while also healing up your damage in the process. And there it is. And with that whole showcase done, that's it. We have now completed every single treasure road. For real this time. There aren't any more. It's done. It's over. The end. Every treasure road. Done. Boom. Completed. Dunzo. You cleared every treasure road by using all your different abilities. You've earned a special figure as a reward. And of course, I think it belongs in Volume 4. Yes, it does. Rare Stone Master. It's not clear how or why the space called Treasure Road started to appear behind portals throughout the New World. A strong energy was felt from within, and rare stones were soon delivered as its source. Congratulations on collecting all of them. Yeah, congratulations, man. You deserve... Yeah, y'all deserve a pat on the back for a job well done. And I don't really need to do all that all over again, because I just don't. I don't anymore. So I might just actually have this being like, these last 3 videos being like 3 videos rather than just 2. Like I originally intended. So, you know, a little unfortunate, but I do have to collect all of these figures. Like I really have to collect all of these figures because they're either random or they're just something else entirely. So I'm just gonna have to grind up on more coins at the Coliseum. Because that's just how I am. But thankfully, Morphle Knight's sword is just gonna be, you know, a godsend. I mean, especially considering I upgraded to its max attack power. Once again, you don't really need to upgrade the attack power. All you need to do is just to evolve the abilities. Alright, ice cream cone. Come on, give me something new. Stairs. Okay, sure. I mean, we're getting closer to... you know, we're getting closer, at least. So, I guess that's fine. I guess that's okay. So, we basically have 43 of these Volume 4 figurines, right? Well, I actually did kind of expect that this would happen, considering the fact that I knew Morphle Knight's sword, Kirby, would just be, you know, what it is. And I would also want to upgrade its power to demonstrate what would happen if you do upgrade your abilities further. You know, one step to go further beyond, you know. So I knew that was going to happen. So in the meantime, let's gather up all these spots where there are coins so that you might find some extra ones. And besides, we haven't done totally everything in Waddle Dee Town. We still have to see what Elflin has to say about Meta Knight. Have you wondered why the Beast Pack stopped attacking and left this town alone? You certainly helped when you arrived, Kirby, but the Waddle Dees told me that Meta Knight has been fighting to protect the town all on his own. He keeps watch day and night. He's even doing it right now from that perch up there. Gosh, Meta Knight's so strong and so cool. So cool. Something's written on this wall. Thank you, Meta Knight. Is it a hidden present code? So, yeah, now that you've beaten the main story, basically every single present code will be available to you right here and right now. No, I want to do that while online, thank you very much. I didn't mean to press B. But there you go. Actually, I don't know if I ever mentioned this or not. I probably didn't. But needless to say, if you want to do the online features, then you need a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. But don't worry, they're only $20 if you really don't care about getting the NSO Plus expansion pack, which is basically just the same thing, except it's a whole lot more worth it now, honestly. Oh my god. You get 3 rare stones from Thank You Meta Knight, which is actually pretty cool. Pretty fun. And of course we have to go through this fanfare like so many times, dude. So many times. So many times, man. Hey, Elflin. I did this all by myself. I had a fun time without you. I'm so sorry, but... Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Are the pictures actually updated? Oh, my God. Sorry, Elflin. You're not in any of these pictures at all. Like, obviously, like, the Rare Stone Master picture and the Meta Knight Cup picture, like, they obviously don't have Elflin no matter what, but I just find it kind of hilarious that I did fishing and the tilt and roll Kirby without Elflin. I'm pretty sure the pictures would have been updated if we had Elflin on our side, but, you know, probably for the best. Also, I said that I would do nothing but, you know, the Beast Pack things. There you go. Now look at them. Look at the thick kitty and husband. Look at them. Look at Leon and Carol. Look at them. Is the book updated, actually? No. A little bit disappointing, but, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot. Okay. So, I'm going to look up the rest of the Volume 1 figurines to see what I'm missing. So, as it actually turns out, there are only 2 Volume 1 figures for this game that I haven't actually, you know, gotten yet. And I'm going to want to have to get lots of present codes in there. And I already used that present code. Of course I did. So, I believe... Oh, gosh. When I'm recording this, this definitely didn't expire. So, Icon Elements. Yeah, I'm totally not that. I believe you need to enter at least 5 present codes if you want this figure. And hopefully I did this one. Yes, I didn't do that one yet. Good. I don't think you... Actually, never mind. Never mind. Icon Elements basically expired on May 6th, so that was the thing. Doesn't really matter what present codes you use. All you need to know is that you need to use 5 of them. Icon Elements gave you 300 star coins and a Kirby burger. I'm looking for the ones that will give you... Ooh, this one's good. This one is good. Brawling Coliseum. There we go. This one's good. I'm not particularly, Yeah, there we go. And, oh, did I do it? I did. Okay. Nice. Delivery Waddle Dee. This dutiful delivery D works for Waddle Dee liveries in town. He gets helpful items to your doorstep with blinding speed. Kirby's handwriting makes it hard to read the present code sometimes, but this kind soul approves of the orders anyway. Aww. That's cute. That's really cute. He's so wholesome. Brawling Coliseum gives you 500 star coins and an attack boost. Which I don't even think I actually need, really. I don't really need it. I mean, I already have enough of that, believe you me. But I think I'll just do the rest of the present codes off screen. I'll be fine. So, now for this very last figurine. Ooh, they have a little cutscene. Aw, that's cute. I didn't realize that it actually had a cutscene. I don't even buy items from that, actually. I don't even buy items because you can just rest at your house. But that's cute. You can take it for hero or to go. That's cute. Yeah, I don't really need that attack boost. It's fine. So, just like with Item Shop Waddle Dee, you basically need to buy items or buy food from the cafe. Like, a whole bunch of times. And I think it's like either 4 or 5. Either 4 or 5. Hey, Kirby, I got a special order for you. Ding! Order up. It's a special figure. I want you to have it. Thanks for being such a great customer. Wow, you needed to buy, like, a lot of them. Like, Jesus. But I think that will do it for the Volume 1 figures, actually. This short order cook loves to feed his fellow Waddle Dees at the cafe in town. He even kept them fed after they crashed into New World. His cooking smelled so good, which is how the Beast Pack found them. Now that the cafe's been rebuilt, it's time to get to work. I had to buy, like, a lot of items. Like, Jesus. It was a lot. Yep. That's it. That's every single Volume 1 thing. Every single Volume 1 figure. Now I just need to work on Volume 3 and Volume 4. But I think I can help out with that. Right here, talk to Elflin. There's a present go back here called Thank You, Kirby. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, let's enter that code and find out then. Aha, that code checks out. Look in front of your house indeed. We shall look in our front of our house. For entering Thank You, Kirby, you get 1,000 star coins and a rare stone. Would you look at that? Yeah, 1,000. Like, Jesus. Jesus, man. All right, so while I'm getting the rest of these present codes up here, I figure it's time to teach you all about, you know, certain trivia about what we're currently wearing. So, Morpho Knights, Morpho Knights, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, what am I saying? Oh my God. Okay, so, about Morpho Knight's appearance. Morpho Knight's appearance in Kirby is, well, unusual. Originally, he was made for a canceled Kirby game. I think you pretty much know which one that might actually be. Well, if that 3D Kirby game is any indication, then his design would be used as a different character entirely for Kirby Star Allies. These are all legitimate present codes, by the way. Why the heck? Okay, never mind. Never mind. So yeah, Morpho Knight is a canceled Kirby game design come to life. So, that is very smart and very good. And yeah, that will do for that. But now I feel like would be the time to, well, relatively discuss like what I personally think about the lore of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, because I think that would be interesting to you discuss. Usually, whenever you really think about it, like, Kirby games are simplistic, right? You don't really need to understand the lore in order to fully enjoy the experience of each Kirby game. But all the lore in Kirby games these days are in the subtext, aka optional text. So the optional text basically applies to the figures in this game rather than pause descriptions, which I kind of miss that. But, you know, they decide to do what it is. It is what it is. So, let's go into Kirby's house. Welcome to my house. As you can see, this is my gamer pad. So, I know we don't have all the figurines just yet. But, from my understanding of Kirby and the Forgotten Lands lore, it just basically goes like this. So, when it all comes down to it, it all goes back to, well, two people. Leon and Carol, as you can see right here in the middle of my Epic Gamer shelf. So, according to the text right here, it clearly says that they are not Leon Gar or Claraline. Their real names are Leon and Carol. One day, Leon found ID F86, and after that, he began speaking a language that Carol couldn't understand, and formed the Beast Pack as a result. So, ID F86 clearly landed here before Leon found ID F86, which we now know as Fecto Forgo. So, this is basically more or less an explanation at the very end of the campaign, of the main campaign, whenever we went into Lab Discoverer for the very first time. ID F86 arrived in this forgotten land and began attacking all the native wildlife, aka, you know, probably like the inhabitants of Dreamland. So, probably the inhabitants of Dreamland that resided in the New World captured ID F86 and then turned it into a test subject, like the text says. The native inhabitants used it to create tech beyond their wildest dreams. They eventually used that tech to leave the planet altogether, but ID F86 remained forgotten and fractured. So, they could possibly very well be the residents of Dreamland, because the Beast Pack was all that was left behind. That was Leon and Carol. And then Leon found IDF-86 and thus formed the deadly Beast Pack, right? And, well, that basically caused IDF-86 to become forgotten, fractured, and all alone, trapped within the Eternal Capsule for God knows how long. The invading species, alone and incomplete without Elflin, was trapped in the Eternal Capsule. Their only refuge was the realm of their dreams. Those dreams spread powerful waves of psychic energy all over the world, slowly taking control of the animals they reached. Escape would require more energy, so Fecto Forgo basically took control of Leon, and subsequently, Leon told the Beast Pack what to do. They were just living out their lives before Fecto Forgo, you know, seemingly took control of Leon's mind. And as for Carol, well, she really likes Leon, right? That's why their real names are shown on here. She still believed in him, and she formed a new identity of her own and followed along. So she just went along with it. She knew that Leon was possessed, or possibly acting all weird, but because she really likes Leon, she just kept following along, even though what she was doing was probably wrong, especially the Kirby. Like, she went off on her own to deal with Kirby. Like, remember that. She went off on her own to possibly deal with Kirby. You know, she couldn't resist the chance to track down Kirby herself. But, you know, the Beast Pack has its own little society right there. You know, it's all good and fine. Except it wasn't, because we had to basically release Leon from, you know, the realm of dreams called, you know, Forgo Dreams. Which is why when Fecto Elfilis was destroyed, you know, when Fecto Elfilis was destroyed, they captured Leon and went into the realm of their dreams in order to figure out what to do next. But that still leaves the question. That still leaves the absolute question of, if Morphle Knight just cut in at the very last second and that we destroyed Morphle Knight, right? We briefly saw that, you know, part of Soul Forgo escaped. So where are they now? Well, I guess the answer will most likely, definitely, most likely be this place right here. Now, this actually presents a little bit of a problem right here. Because I don't have every single figurine yet, unfortunately. Volume 3 is all random figurines, so I'm gonna have to try my best to get all of that as much as I can. But there's also the fact that I have all the random Volume 4 figurines to do then, including the special figurines too, so that is the problem. Where do we go from there? I'll tell you where I go from there. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna grind a lot. Because what I really need to do is, I need... The way our daring king threw me into the elevator after I tripped and made sure to protect me. I was just he's usually so carefree, perhaps a teeny weeny bit lazy. But when it matters most, our leader always does his royal duty. Long live King DDD. Yeah. Did I forget to mention the fact that DDD's a hero? He's a goat. Come on. Yeah, did I forget to mention that part was just so good when DDD was like, go on without me, I'll deal with this. This is like, that was so cool of him. That was just so cool. Man. I really like that. I really like that. So yeah, if I don't get them all in, if I don't get all the new ones in this run, I'm gonna have to just stay behind and just grind up coins in between videos so that I can properly just end this all for realsies. So, whatever random figurines I get from this point on after this round, I'm just gonna speed up the footage of me just getting all the random figurines and just doing it that way. So I'm gonna try, how many figures do I have now? 52, okay, so I have 4 more. So I need at least 3 more now, actually. 2 more. Okay, come on. 1 more, okay, come on. Yeah, vending mouth Kirby. There it is. Every single figure from Volume 3. Holy. Holy. Of course, the problem is, like, 100 coins. 100 coins for each Volume 4 figurine is just not good. Well, no, sir. Especially if you don't get a new one, then that basically means... Oh, my God. You can literally just pause right there. Oh, I love that figure so much. Destined Rival. Oh, that's probably one of my favorites. That's probably one of my favorites. Destined Rivals. Yeah, Deep Sleep 2. Morphle Knight! Now, speaking of lore, the fluttering fiend that casts judgment upon final battles is drawn toward the isolated isles of Forgo Dreams. There, it feasts on the most powerful soul it finds and takes the fearsome form of a scarlet-clad knight. Let the most challenging battle of this new world begin! Ooh! Phantom Gorimondo. Yeah, even since it's based off the memories of the real Gory model. Yeah. Even Fecto Fargo based off the Phantom bosses on the memories of the Beast Pack. So, that's interesting to know. Ayy! Here sits the powerful commander of the ferocious Beast Pack. He's become a pawn of an invading specimen from beyond the stars, tasked with gathering food as well. Capturing the Waddle Dees to use as a power source, and, most importantly, retrieving the lost specimen tagged as IDF-87. Elfalin, you got some splaining to do. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna grind up coins because not only do I have to get all the rest of the random figurines from Volume 4, I also have to get 2,000 coins for this. Needless to say, it's probably gonna take me another day, which I'll just wait until the day afterwards to record the rest. Or maybe until tonight, could be one of the things. But either way, that will do it. So next time on Kirby and the Forgotten Land, we're gonna take on one more challenge. And that will be the Ultimate Cup Z. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.